guys, so welcome to my very first video of the new year. This is going to be my January favorites video, and I'm very excited to show you my favorite things of this last month. I was really excited to do a 2014 favorites video, but that just didn't really happen because work and life and craziness and, oh yeah, all those videos that I meant to do over the time that I was at home didn't happen because I did not bring my camera charger with me. So right after I did my get ready with me Christmas morning video, it just died, and yeah, so that didn't happen, and I was really sad because I had a lot of cool videos planned, but now that time has passed and it is just too late. So we just have to keep looking forward into this new year, new videos, and all that good stuff, starting with this one. Let's just go ahead and start talking about these awesome products, alright? Haha. What? I don't know. This might look like a tiny little travel size mascara, but it is not. It is actually a full-size Clinique bottom lash mascara tube, and it has this really pretty design on it. Okay, that's not the most important thing about it, but I just wanted to point that out because it's really pretty. Anyways, no, yeah, this is a full-size version of it, and what it is and what I really like about it and makes it really unique is that it's got this tiny little wand that is perfect for getting those bottom lashes. I use it whenever I kind of just want my eyes to pop a little bit more. I still kind of don't like to have a ton of mascara on my bottom lashes because I think it just kind of like weighs it down, but I just really like this product. I would definitely recommend this. Next thing I got here, this is by Maybelline. This is their Master Glaze by Face Studio blush stick, and this is in the color Make a Mauve 50, and I got this in one of my Ipsy bags. For the winter, I was kind of like all about the berry, all about deep reds and maroons, and I kind of wanted to pair those lip colors with my cheeks, and I didn't really have anything to do that until this thing came along, and I was like, well, I don't usually use blush sticks, but that's kind of just a weird word, isn't it? Blush stick? I don't know. But this came along and I was like, alright, I guess I don't want to go out and buy anything because I'm broke, but I will use this, and I've actually really been digging it. I just kind of put it like on my upper cheekbone up here. I don't usually bring it down to the apples of my cheeks. I'll put it up high and then I'll just blend it in with my fingers, and I really like that. I think that it looks nice and natural. It's not too much, and it's very buildable, so if you want it to be a little bit more dramatic, you can do that. If you just want like a little bit, then you can do that as well. So yeah. Next thing I have is also another cheek item that I've been loving, and this is by MAC, and this is their mineralized blush in Lovejoy. I use it as a blush sometimes, but I use it a lot as a contour in a way. Like, I will use it instead of like high up on the cheekbone, I actually kind of like use it like where bronzer would go, you know, or just in that hollow of the cheekbone there. I also like the fact that it has a little bit of shimmer to it. I feel like it just makes my face look more radiant and lively, and you know, shimmer is always pretty and everything, so definitely been loving this product, and it has certainly become a staple in my makeup regimen, at least for winter and fall. And I'll probably find some way to work it in spring and summer as well, because I just really love this. That's all I have for makeup, surprisingly. I don't know, I just had like a lot of other really cool things I wanted to show you in this favorites video, and the next thing is going to be a razor, and it looks like a men's razor, and that's because it is. I actually like using men's razors just because I have really sensitive skin, and I figure, hey, if it's good enough for their face, it is good enough for my legs and my armpits. Been using the Gillette ones, but those blades are expensive, and girlfriend is broke and I don't got money to be paying $16–20 for a pack of razor heads or whatever. So I had actually been looking into the Dollar Shave Club. I think that their marketing is brilliant, and it just looks really hip and cool and all that kind of stuff. So I was looking into that, and I was talking to my dad about it, you know, just to save money on razors and everything, and then he brought up the Dorco Razors, and he said he had actually read an article somewhere that said Dollar Shave Club actually just repackages Dorco Razors or something like that. I don't know if it's true. I'm not trying to talk bad about Dollar Shave Club or anything like that. This is just stuff that my dad told me and now I am telling you. And so I looked up the Dorco Razors. The reviews were really good, so I decided to try them out myself. Super cheap. I cannot remember how much exactly it is, but it's like I got a pack of like 12, I think. Like so cheap, like ridiculously cheap. So I did that, and I just got the 3-blade because I don't really need a 4 or 6-blade. I think that's excessive, and 3 does just fine. And I love these blades. If you are looking for a cheaper alternative, but still very like good quality razor blades, and you're broke like me or something, you just can't afford those Gillette razors anymore, definitely check out Dorco Razors on Amazon. Thank you, Daddy. Who knew that my dad could be such a trendsetter? The next thing I have here, this is a candle from Bath & Body Works. I got this during their $8 candle sale. They only do that sale once a year, so I stocked up on quite a few candles, so this is actually a second one that I had bought. And this is the Spiced Apple Toddy scented candle, and oh my goodness, it smells so good. I'm terrible with descriptions of scents, so I'm just going to read what they said. And the fragrance of a warming blend of apple brandy and spiced plum infused with mulled cider and tart cranberry. And oh my goodness, does that not sound delicious? I just want to eat, no drink that, because I don't think you can eat brandy and mulled cider and all that stuff. Maybe you can, I don't know. But it just smells like a holiday party or something, and I love the holidays, and oh my goodness, could that be more annoying? Someone please stop your car. Thank you. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I've been really loving this candle. Spiced apple toddy scents are always good for me. So yes, so pretty, and look how pretty that, well, maybe you can't really see it, but the top's really pretty too. Okay, next thing I have here, I've been loving so much, and they are my American Eagle Outfitters combat boots. They are brown and awesome, and I've been wearing them like all the time, all the time. I've been wanting a pair of combat boots forever. Okay, forever is a long time, but for a really long time. I feel like I'm the only girl who hasn't had combat boots. I got these for myself. Actually, felt really bad because my sister was actually going to get them for me for Christmas, and then I went ahead and bought them because American Eagle had this great 40% off sale and all this kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm really sorry, Missy. I felt really bad about that, but girlfriend really needed some combat boots. They just kind of go with everything, you know, and they're comfy and easy, and they were a good moderate price, and yeah, I love them. So this girl is a brand new owner of a pair of combat boots, finally. Yes. Okay, I don't know what that was. Next thing I have is this thing. Oh, what is that? Okay, is my MacBook case, bag, sleeve thingy. I don't know what it's called, but it holds my laptop, and I love it. And it has Velcro here, and you just put it in there, and it's got a pocket here, and it's got some pockets here, so I can like put my phone there or whatever. And I just really love this. I think that it just looks super just classy and sophisticated, but it was super cheap on Amazon, and I heard about it from A. Marix on YouTube, and I think she just has such great taste. And oh, it also comes with like a little thing like this, so you can put your chargers in it. That's what I usually put in, like my phone chargers or like headphones or something, and they just look so cute together, and I'll bring that with me to work, and I love carrying it around because it just makes me look like such a grown-up. Highly recommend this. It just feels really awesome, and it just looks awesome and everything too, and it's just awesome overall. Okay, next thing is the Star Wars graphic novel that a friend had told me about. I didn't even know that this was out at all, and I'm a big Star Wars fan, so I was kind of surprised about that. So as soon as I heard about it, I went ahead and I ordered it, and I really enjoyed it. It's based on the original rough draft screenplay by George Lucas, so it's a completely different story. Some of the character names are the same, but the characters are totally different. Entirely different story, but there's still lots of action in it. There's still like a really interesting kind of like mythology and like government system and everything like that. The characters are really interesting. Highly recommend this if you are a Star Wars fan or just like sci-fi or something. Just yeah, no, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool, gotta say. Okay, next thing I have here is my TV show favorite, and that's going to be Jane the Virgin, which is a CW show, and the lead actress, Gina Rodriguez, actually just won a Golden Globe for her portrayal of Jane, and totally deserved. I mean, it was like the CW's first Golden Globe win ever, so props to Gina. She's amazing and totally deserves the award and everything, but the show itself is just also just really charming like her, and I just think that it's like, I don't know, it was one of those shows that I wasn't really sure about, and I was just watching it because I was going through different pilots and everything and checking out different shows, and it just really drew me in because, I don't know, I guess I was expecting kind of like, you know, a typical CW show, lots of drama, very soap opera-y. I didn't really have very high hopes for it, but it just ended up surprising me in so many ways, and now it's become part of my weekly watching routine, which is a huge deal for me because I do not have a lot of time in my schedule to watch shows, and I already have so many shows that I have to watch. It's really hard to add in new shows, but it managed to do it somehow, and that's by just being really just well written and clever and charming and funny. And even though all these crazy things are happening in the show and there's like all this drama and blah blah blah, the characters are really grounded. The show feels very grounded. It feels very relatable, very real, and you know, I think that's so important to have in a show, no matter what kind of show it is. It could be like the most fantastical, you know, show, or the sci-fi epic or something like that, but I feel like you really just have to like keep it grounded with the characters, and if you can do that, then you can hook me. So yeah, so definitely recommend Jane the Virgin if you haven't watched it. Very underrated. And then for my final favorite of the month, I wanted to add in a movie, and I have seen several movies because, hello, Oscar season and screeners and all of that. So I've seen quite a few films, and I wasn't quite sure which one I should say. I'm like, oh, well, I should just say lots of films, but I really wanted to just choose one. And not saying this is the best one I've seen, but this is probably the one that I've enjoyed the most, and that is Imitation Game with Benedict Cumberbatch and Keira Knightley. I saw it when I was at home, and I had no idea about the story really or anything like that. I just kind of like saw a brief synopsis and was like, oh, that sounds kind of interesting, why not? And I saw it and was just like, oh my goodness, this is such a fascinating story about such a fascinating man, and it's really tragic in a way too. And while I don't think the movie was, you know, very innovative, I think it's pretty by the book in the way that it tells the story, but the performances are just phenomenal. Benedict, I think this is probably his best work on the screen to date. Like he did such a good job, and just the story itself is so interesting. It's just like you can't really mess it up too much. You know, it's going to be a fascinating movie either way because the story is so fascinating. So if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. I don't know if it's going to win any big awards at the Oscars or anything like that, but I definitely enjoyed it. And sorry, that's my computer light that keeps going on and off. So yeah, no. If you just want like a really fascinating historical tale or just to see some incredible performances, highly recommend Imitation Game, and it's PG-13, so you can watch it with your family too. So there you go. And with that, that wraps up my January 2015 favorites video, first video of the year. Checked off the list. Yes! All done. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe. It means the world to me, and I appreciate it all so much, each and every one of you. And until my next video, I will see y'all later. Bye!